Hey, good evening, everybody. Nice to see you here. We're 7 p.m. sharp Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you guys here. As usual, type in the text chat where you're logging in from. So, Skull, welcome from Sweden. Marie Paul, welcome from Canada. James, welcome from Arizona. Ashley, welcome from California. Everton, welcome from Jamaica. Richard, welcome from British Columbia. And then Scott from New Hampshire, and then another Henry from California, Idaho, Quebec, Canada. Bonjour, bonsoir, everybody. Hello, Kentucky. Hello, everybody. Rhode Island, Sammy. The Healthy Grandpa is here from Wakefield. Welcome. Nice to have you there, Mr. Healthy Grandpa. Gregory Schmidt, one of our top leaders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you guys here. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Joel Therrien, President and CEO of Got Backup. It's super awesome to have you guys here. We're just over a year and a half in. Our second anniversary will be coming this April 4th, and we've grown to over 152 countries around the world. Nice to have you guys here. So let's get started. For those who are new here, smaller crowd tonight. My name is Joel Therrien, President and CEO of Got Backup, and our parent company called Global Virtual Opportunities. Wanted to welcome you guys here. So I like to get the big elephant out of the room right away. Let you guys know that, of course, this is a great business opportunity. It's a great product and a great service, but we're not here to sell you from millions and millions of dollars. Our product, everything I'm going to show you tonight, is $9.97 per month. Everything. With, if you decide to become a reseller, a $20 per year reseller fee. Imagine running a business for $20 every year and $9.97 per month. I even see my father, Frank Therrien, is here from San Antonio, Texas. So welcome, Dad. Nice to have you here. Welcome, guys. So let's get started. Looks like we do have a global group of people from all the way from Australia to Jamaica to Sweden to New Zealand. My question is, for those of you who are, just east of us, like, why aren't you sleeping? But anyway, guys, welcome. Nice to have you here. So let's get started. So I've always been a big dreamer. Okay, guys, my mom used to always tell me, oh, Joel, stop dreaming, stop dreaming, stop dreaming. I still dream now, and it's time to turn your dreams into an amazing reality. And it's quite possible with what we're doing, okay? I, as a CEO, love to talk about our product way more than the opportunity, because a great product, is what creates the opportunity. Okay, guys, in today's internet marketing world and affiliate marketing world, I think people have lost sight that what creates any business is providing an amazing product and service to a customer that falls in love with your product and service because they see the value and the use of the product itself. So welcome to Got Backup, guys. To give you a little bit more of my background, I started dreaming dreaming my whole life. I was working at the Montfort Hospital in Ottawa, Canada, and I always knew, even as a kid, that I really, 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 really didn't want to work for somebody else. I always wanted to work for myself, but my mom was the uber conservative in the family. God bless her soul. She was the one, get a good education and get a good job. You're going to be an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist. I don't care, but you're going to school. And then I always admired my father, who's on the call, who was the entrepreneur, because he got to make his own hours. He got to work for himself and so forth. And I always knew that's what I wanted to do. So in 1997, I finally got up the courage to quit my job working at the Montfort Hospital and never, ever, ever, ever looked back, building my first data center in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. What we realized very quickly, and unfortunately being in Gatineau, Quebec, was that we ate up all the fiber optics in the city that we were living in. And that's not a really good thing to do if you're trying to run a data center in a business. And so on June 14th, 2007, much to the dismay of my mother, I moved to San Antonio, Texas. We're just north here in Schertz, Texas, in our beautiful 10,000 square foot data center, which I'm going to show you guys in just a short bit, okay? So Got Backup is exploding into it's either 151 or 152 countries. Now, there's only 195 countries in the world. So we've got, about a 70% saturation rate in each of those countries. Now, not saturated in those countries, or we would be a multi-billion dollar company. But nevertheless, we have clients in 151 or 52 countries around the world, focusing on two massive trends. The first trend is the data trend. We all have computers, and God forbid we all have one of these, right? We're all addicted to these devices. The common thing between laptops and desktop computers and phones and iPads and mobile devices is they all create data. There's over 15 billion devices in the world. That's just about 2 devices for every person on the planet. And the one thing that all those devices do is they create data, and people are looking for a secure location to store their data, okay? For a multitude of reasons. One of them I'll share with you tonight. So here's what's really cool about what we're doing. We are at the beginning of a trend, okay? As an example, if we were selling Betamax or VHS cassette tapes, they were really cool 30 years ago, we wouldn't be making any money. I know that's a ridiculous example, but you want to be at the beginning of a trend when starting your own business. So the cloud storage trend is moving up towards a $500 billion a year industry and beyond. We're at the very, very beginning of that trend, and here's why, okay? Let me explain this to you. It takes time to change people's minds. Think about 20 years ago. Oh, I'm not putting my credit card on the internet. That's dangerous. Like somebody could steal it. Now we all shop on Amazon and all over the internet, right? If we barely go to retail stores. Retail has plummeted. The same thing is now happening with cloud storage. A few years ago, people were like, oh, I'm not putting my pictures, I'm not putting my contracts, I'm not putting my precious data on the web because it's dangerous. Now they're starting to realize that it's way, way, way more dangerous to put your stuff on an external hard drive than it is to put it into very, very secure cloud storage. And we'll explain to you just how secure we are in just a little bit, okay? People are realizing that it's more cost effective, more beneficial to put their value data, whether it's pictures, videos, contracts, PowerPoints, whatever, into the cloud. It's way more cost effective and it's way safer, okay? So with all the data being created, people need a place to house that data. But the reason I said it's very dangerous to put your data on an external hard drive comes from my own personal experience, okay? 45% of people have lost some sort of data. The reason why Got Backup was born was 14 years ago, I was getting on the marketer's cruise and I had my laptop bag. In my laptop bag was my laptop and my external hard drive. I thought I was doing everything right, backing up everything to my external hard drive. Well, guess what happened? My laptop bag, a porter who was supposed to put it in my cabin, it got stolen. I lost every single picture and video of my kids growing up from ages birth to ages 6, 7, and 8. I was absolutely devastated. The only pictures I still have today are ones that I printed off and put up on the wall, okay? And I remember literally sitting in my cabin, frustrated and crying, going, oh my God, I've lost every memory of my children. And I have this beautiful, secure data center, which you're going to get a tour of in just a moment. And I'm like, all I had to do, instead of putting everything on an external hard drive, I could have put things into my secure data center. And that's how Got Backup was born, guys, okay? So the other reason today is, your average hard drive on a phone is about 128 gigs. Your average hard drive on a computer is about 500 gigs to 1 terabyte. People are running out of space, okay? They need a place to put their data. And that's why cloud storage is growing in leaps and bounds. You can shoot a 4K video on your phone. That takes up a massive amount of space on your phone. So people have to offset things off their phone and their computer rather than, we've all been there. Oh, let me delete this. Let me delete that. Oh, let me get rid of this. People don't want to do that. They want a secure place to have instant access to their data, to be able to share their data, so on and so forth, okay? So the other global trend is work from home. Guys, even though I've outgrown the ability to work from home, our data center, even when I built our data center in Canada, was 3 minutes from my home. The data center I have right now is a 2-minute drive from my home. I have not had to deal with traffic in 25 years. In fact, because I quit my job at the Mofor Hospital pretty quickly, I only had to deal with traffic for about 3 months of my life. And ever since then, my office is very close. And guess what? If I choose to work from home, I can do that too. In fact, I've traveled all over the world thanks to the internet and running this business. I've been to over 65 countries around the world, and people are realizing it's just way more cost effective to work from home. And, no more of $150 of gas in your gas tank every week, no more 1 hour to get to work, 2 hours to get home from work. Your real 8-hour day is a 8-hour day if you're working from home. And those are the two trends that we're leveraging with Got Backup, okay? So here's what makes us very, very different. And this is why we are growing in leaps and bounds around the world, okay? Obviously, people have heard of iCloud, Google Drive, and Dropbox. Dropbox has 700 million users. iCloud has 1.3 billion paid users, okay? iCloud is obviously part of Apple. 17% of their total revenue, and you guys know how big Apple is, 17% of their total revenue comes from paid cloud storage, okay? What makes us very different, and we did it this way because we know we're not a household brand, but we're getting more and more popular every day, is if you fill up your storage at iCloud, okay, they're going to charge you $9.99 a month for 2 terabytes of space. Same with Google Drive and same with Dropbox, okay? Now, when there's 1.3 billion paid members at iCloud and 700 million users at Dropbox, what does that tell us? People need this service irrespective of a great opportunity, okay? So what makes us different, for $9.97 per month, instead of 2 terabytes of space, we give you 6. Instead of 1 account, we give you 6. And you can back up unlimited devices, unlimited phones, unlimited computers. So people say, wait a minute, Joel. In fact, I signed up my good friend, Dr. Ed, the other day, okay, who's on this call. It's called The Healthy Grandpa. Check him out on YouTube. I set him up an account and I gave him this specific link. Let me give that link to you guys, okay? Because Ed is a very, very intelligent man, no doubt, but not the most technical person. So I gave him this one link. I want you guys to save that link that I put in the text chat for you. And he was able to set up everything himself. And in fact, we were talking by text and I'm like, you got everything set up? He goes, yeah, I got my Mac backed up. I got my Windows backed up. I got my computer backed up. Now I'm handing it over to my wife. And I'm like, that's great. Now you see the intrinsic value of what we're doing. And he's like, Joel, this is an absolute no-brainer. And that's exactly what I hear from everybody when setting up an account. It's an absolute no-brainer. Me and my whole family, for less than $10 a month, can back up every single device that we have. And it's not just backup. You'll see it's much more than that, for less than $10 a month. And we're like, yeah. Guess what? If you refer somebody to iCloud, you don't get a penny. If you refer somebody to Dropbox or Google Drive, you don't get a penny. With us, if you refer people, we allocate up to 75% of our revenue back to you, okay? So again, in summary, instead of 2 terabytes of space, we give you 6, okay? That includes the ability to have apps on your Android and iPhones and all your computers. So it's truly set and forget. You set it up one time and you never, ever, ever, ever worry about it again. And like as Rico said, we get the opportunity to get paid. Yes, guys, there are people making $10,000 a month and more with us on a product that's only $9.97 per month. Why? Our retention rate of here's another very important thing. The retention rate of the people who sign up and start using the product and see the value in the product is greater than 93%. Okay? How many of you have joined opportunities in the past and you bring in a bunch of people and 3 months later, they're all gone? That does not happen with us. Now, to be brutally honest, there are those people who sign up today and go, where's my commissions tomorrow? And they go, oh, I didn't make any money in a day, cancel my account. That's good riddance to me because those people have unrealistic expectations. But roughly 72% of our users start using the product within 3 days. That is lifelong passive residual income for a life. Okay, guys? It's no fun trying to build a business and having to bring in new people in constantly and every single day just to make $5,000 a month or something like that. You have to have a product or service that people are willing to pay for, that is out there in the marketplace, irrespective of an opportunity, and has massive value, okay? It's an extremely sticky service, okay? So before we talk to you about how you make money with us, I'm going to play our tour video. Our tour video explains to you just how secure we are. Because again, being a brutally honest CEO, because we're not quite a household name, even though we're getting there, people say, hey, I haven't heard of Got Backup yet. Are they running out of their basement? Are they secure? That kind of stuff. Let me show you something cool that just popped up on the phone. We now have push notifications on the app as well. And I just got a push notification, which is really, really cool. and we'll see what happens. We are live. Please to join us live now. Sorry, guys, this is a new feature for us, so I thought it was really, really cool. Anyway, coming back to the presentation, I got distracted, and that's the other thing. We're adding new features every single week to the software, okay? So let's go ahead and play that video and show you just how secure we are and why we cannot lose your data and why people cannot hack your data. So let's play that quickly. Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of Got Backup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure and how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room, and what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I want to explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm going to code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security. It's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if God forbid a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right? Alrighty, guys, so there you go. There's a tour of the server room itself. So imagine, remember that, 14 hard drives in a row. We stripe your data. We copy your data to hundreds of hard drives throughout the server room. That's what cloud storage means. Your storage is not just in one server, in one hard drive, in one spot. Your data is everywhere in our server room, in our very secure server room. So that's why we can't lose your data. And again, like we said, if something ever happened to the building, whatever, we still store your data elsewhere as well. Okay. So very, very, very secure. So what I'd like to do now, guys, is just because people say, okay, great, you can back up my stuff, but are there any other features involved that are really, really cool? And the answer is yes. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Here I am. Well, let me log out just to take you through the whole process. Here is where you log into your cloud. Okay. So I'm going to log into my cloud. And here, right now, I have my backup of my MacBook Pro computer. Okay. This is the actual computer that I'm presenting to you right now. So you can see it's backed up 807 gigabytes, almost a terabyte, and it's backed up 659,000 files. Okay. That is attached to the app right here. Okay. If I open up my control panel here, oh, here it is down here. Okay. You'll see that my last backup ran as of 7 p.m. tonight. Okay. You can do your backups automatically as it shows here, or you can come over to your settings here and you can set it to automatic or manual. You can also decide what you want to back up. By default, we back up your whole computer. But some people say, Joel, I don't really want to back up my whole computer. I just want to back up certain files and folders. So you can come here, okay, and you can come to the inclusions and you can click add a folder. And let's say I just want to back up my documents folder. I click open, then I click save here. It's just going to back up my documents folder, okay? So you can set it for automatic. Now, here's a really, really cool feature. Let's say, let's go and do it live. Let's go and have some fun here. So I'm on my MacBook. Let me minimize that for now. Let me come here. Let me go to pictures, okay? And let me go, I don't know, Max's prom, okay? So here's, my nephew's prom last year. Let's say by accident, I go and I move this to the trash, okay? And I come over to my trash, just so you see that I'm not playing any hocus pocus here. And I empty my trash. And I go, oh my God, I didn't mean to delete that folder. Now it's gone. What can I do? Well, I can go and restore it. So as an example, I have a restore folder here. Okay. There's nothing in this restore folder. Okay. I know I'm going a little bit fast, but I want to show you guys how cool it is. So let me come here and open the control panel and I can go restore files. Okay. So of course, for security, you got to put your password in again. Whoop. I screwed up my password. Give me a sec, guys. Let me type it in again. Why? Oh, maybe my caps lock is on. Hang on. Let me do this more slowly. Okay, caps lock's on. There we go. Now it's going to pull my data from the cloud. Now this takes the longest time because I have, as you saw, 807 gigabytes of data that I'm pulling from the cloud. Okay. So it's going to load that up. Give it another 10 seconds or so. Like I said, this is the longest part only because I have a ton. 807 gigabytes is a lot of stuff. So there we go. So I'm going to come here. Okay. I'm going to go to my users and then my computer name is red. And then from here, I'm going to go to my pictures folder. And there we go. Thank God I have Max's prom right here. Okay. I'm going to click on that. And then it's going to ask me where I want to restore it to. Okay. So I can come here to my pictures and I had that restore folder. Here's the restore folder. Okay. I'm going to restore it there. I'm going to click open. And it's going to say, do you want to restore? Click yes. And now what you'll see is it's now restoring everything that I accidentally deleted on my computer. Now, let's say your whole computer crashed, okay, which does happen. you spilled coffee on it, you spilled a drink on it, the hard drive failed, whatever happened, you can restore your whole computer from the cloud. It's a super, super, super user-friendly and very easy to use, okay? So while it's restoring that, let me come back here, talk to you guys a little bit, because it's a large folder that I was restoring. And so we'll let that restore. And so the other thing I want to play for you guys while that's restoring is people also say, well, how easy is it to back up my phone? It's very, very, very simple to back up your phone as well. So I'll play that video for you quickly, and then we'll move on. So let's play that video as well. I'm here again, guys, a great product for less than $10 a month is what creates a great long-term opportunity. So let's play that quickly.
Hey everybody. This is a quick walkthrough of how to install your Got Backup app onto your mobile device. In this case, I'm using the Android Galaxy, but the process is the same also on an iPhone. So to download your app, there's two ways to do this. You can either come to the Play Store. On an iPhone, it's called just the App Store, and just search for Got Backup. And there it is. Or we could come to our members area and go to use this tool, and then you will see it here on your dashboard. So again, I'm using my Android device. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and it's going to take me to my Google Play Store. If you're on an iPhone, it will take you to your App Store on your iPhone device. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It's going to ask you to log into your account. Go ahead and allow all your notifications so it could let you know that everything's being uploaded properly, and go ahead and put in your unique ID. Once logged in, you will be asked to let Got Backup access your photos and videos on your mobile device. Select Allow. Without having to do anything, an Android upload folder was automatically created for me. Neat! If you are on an iPhone, the folder will be called iPhone Upload. Now, depending on how many photos and videos is on your device, your first backup might take some time. So it is highly recommended that your device is on a charger and is connected to Wi-Fi. It is a good idea to start your first backup in the evening and keep your Got Backup app open and let it back up overnight. One more thing I'd like to point out. If I tap on these three little lines on the top left corner and tap on Settings, you will see these three boxes under Monitor are automatically checked. Auto Upload will automatically upload all future photos and videos taken on your device to your Got Backup cloud. Camera Roll Upload will back up all existing photos and videos that are stored on your device to your Got Backup cloud. And Upload Only on Wi-Fi will only back up your data while connected to Wi-Fi. If you have an unlimited data plan, you can uncheck this. So if I come to my gallery, I'm going to have a slew of pictures from over the years. This is actually Joel's phone, so if I come to my albums, I have almost 1,400 pictures. Alright, so if I come to my app, come back to my menu and click Transfers, you're going to see all my pictures now are uploading. Since this might be a large upload at first and I have a low battery, it's highly recommended that you plug into a power source. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, now that's finished. We can now see that our Android upload has all been categorized by what year these photos were taken. These were taken in 2021. And this was just recently. So that's pretty much it. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
So there you go, guys. Super, super easy to use on your phone. I have mine right here on my phone. You can see the Got Backup app right there. I click there. It opens up everything, not just the photos on my phone, but any data that I want to pull from another computer, another laptop. Everything is instantly accessible and shareable right through my phone itself, okay? So let me share my screen again. And come back to the backup section here. So it did finish the restore, okay? So remember, it was Max's prom that was deleted by accident, stupid old me. And if I click in here, you'll now see that all those pictures of my nephew's prom is back. Okay. Really, really powerful, really simple to use. Okay. So that is your pure backup section. Then you have your mobile backups here. Okay. Now remember, it said it automatically does everything for you. So in the video, it said if it's an Android device, it'll say Android upload. If it's an iPhone device, it will say iPhone upload. Okay. So I click there, and here it categorizes everything by year. And then from the year, it categorizes by month. So obviously, we're in February right now. These are the most recent pictures that were uploaded to my cloud. And, nothing more precious than family. So now that my dad was in town, we went out and did some family pictures. And yes, there's my dad there. He's the smallest one in the group. But nevertheless, it was a lot of fun. These are precious memories for a lifetime. And the big honking guy there, that's Gavin. He's 6'5". He's been dating my daughter, Liv, for quite some time, and he's a great guy as well. That's Haley on the end. My stepson, Nazar, over here. My son, Justin, over here. We competed together. My wife over here, Eve, so on and so forth. I'm letting you guys into my personal life. Obviously, I'm a big fan of fitness and bodybuilding. We're also animal lovers. So I had to take this beautiful picture of my dog, Angel, with her tongue hanging half out. So anyway, you get the point. It backs up to everything. Then there's the collaborate and share. In the collaborate and share, you can go and segregate by images. You can go and segregate by videos. Okay, here's a video of my dog waiting for my wife to get home, so on and so forth. So just as an example, not only can I view and share, by the way, let me share this one with you guys. This was remember I told you I've traveled all over the world thanks to this internet business. We had a private helicopter tour of Christ the Redeemer. This was absolutely stunning and amazing. Okay, so I'll fast forward it a little bit more. You can fast forward, you can stream, you can do whatever you want. And let's say I want to share this video or a whole folder with you. I can come here and I can click on share. I can create a share link. I copy this. I come back here. Now you guys can go and get direct access to download and that video. Now, let's say I want to go and share a whole folder. I can do that too. So, by the way, there's a search function up here too. Let's say I'm looking for a PowerPoint presentation. I can do, the extension for PowerPoint, and it's going to take a moment, and it finds all my PowerPoint presentations. Okay. Let's say I'm looking for a movie.mp4. I can do a search there, and it's going to instantly find all my movies that are in the cloud and so forth. Okay. But coming back to all files here, as an example, what I like to share was the event that we had in Ghana, Africa. So if I come over here, and I got to find that folder for a second. Give me a second. Where is it? Here we go. Got backup promo material. And here is our live event in Africa. Okay. We had over 400 people attend. It was really, really awesome. But let me come back, and I can actually share this with all of you. Again, I can share individual files, or I can share whole folders. I click on copy and share here. I paste here. Now you have instant access for that. So the point is, it's not just backup, guys. It's full collaboration, full share. You can work on PowerPoints together, contracts together, Word documents together. You can share anything and everything. And like Gregory Schmidt says here, excellent. People love simplicity and value. And that's exactly what we're offering. This is for your whole family, you and 5 other family members, and they don't have to live with you. 5 separate computers, 5 separate phones, whatever the case may be, for less than $10 per month. That is the main reason we are growing around the world. Okay. So let's talk to you in a minute about how you get paid and how you make money with us. But let me just stop there for a second. Okay. The reason we're in 151 countries around the world, we have an office in India, Ukraine, and Texas. Okay. Obviously, our office in Ukraine is no more right now with the war going on, but our staff went to other countries like Romania, Czech Republic. They're working from there. No. When people go, oh my God, you have an office in India and Ukraine? No, your data, your precious data is only here in Texas. Okay. So I wanted to get that off the table. So anyway, the point I wanted to make, in traveling the world, there are people in India starving for opportunity. The problem is they can't afford it. because your average opportunity is $100 to $150 a month. With us, anyone, anywhere in the world, and I mean anyone, anywhere in the world can afford $9.97 to start their own international cloud storage business. Okay. So there's 7 ways you earn. I'm going to only talk about the first 3: your customer acquisition bonus, your cycle earnings bonus, and your cycle match bonus. Give me a sec. Just got a scratchy throat. Okay. So one of the most important things, guys, because we are the other reason we're all over the world, we are a digital software as a service. Okay. More and more MLMs are realizing it's the best way to go. Why is that? You could sell this product to your next door neighbor just as easily as you could sell it to somebody in Japan or Singapore or China or Russia or Sweden or North America or Brazil. You get the point. Okay. There's no cost of goods sold. There's no shipping and handling. Okay. And because of that, SaaS is a very, very, very profitable business. Okay. Our costs associated are our server room, obviously, our electricity, our cooling, and our software development, because we're continuing to make the product better and better and better, and our support. Okay. There's no warehousing. There's no cost of goods sold. There's no shipping. There's no handling. Because of that, rather than making us more profitable, we put way more income in the compensation plan. When you sell physical products, okay, and I use a lot of physical products. Here's a mushroom coffee that I use and absolutely love, okay? I'm not trying to sell it, but to ship this and handle this costs a lot of money, okay? Costs a lot of money. With us, it's next to nothing. So your average network marketing opportunity, when they're selling physical goods, they cannot afford to pay out more than 30 to 35%. Your customer acquisition bonus, which is just the first way you get paid, is 200% on a monthly sale and 50% right away on if somebody signs up for the year. Okay. If you sign up for the year, we give you 2 months free. It's $99.97. We give you this coming Friday just under $50. Okay. Now, what other companies also do, if they get somebody to pay for the year, they will usually split your commissions over a 12-month time frame. Not us. If you sell somebody today a yearly membership, we are paying you this Friday 50%. If you sell somebody today monthly membership, we're paying you this Friday 200%. Okay. Now, keep in mind, most companies in their total compensation can't afford to pay out more than 30 to 35%. Just on your customer acquisition bonus, we're giving you 50% and 200%. Okay. So if you sign up 20 people, which is really easy to do, I've seen people sign up 50 people on their first day. Now, for FTC compliance, no, that's not typical, but I've seen it happen. Okay. Why? Remember, you're not signing somebody up for $100 to $150 a month. It's $10. You don't see people going, Joel, I know I should back up all my stuff. I know I need the product. You know, I want to save my memories, my family, and my business. But I need to talk to my wife about that. I'm not sure if I can afford $10 a month. There's zero, and let me tell you again, zero price objections with $9.97 a month. It's never happened. I've never seen it. Doesn't mean everybody I talk to joins us, because let's face it, so if you don't believe in the ability to make money from home, you're not going to join, right? We are here to help people go, I want to make money from home. Help me do it. So it's not hard to sign up 20 people. Okay. So that's the first way you get paid. Now, the customer acquisition bonus obviously is paid based on your direct efforts. When you make a sale, you get a customer acquisition bonus. The second way you get paid is your cycled earnings, which is more team income, leverage income. Okay, guys? As an example, the reason why I love this industry so much, and I realize I'm the CEO, well, my dad had some challenges back in Canada. He's now in San Antonio with us. I had to fly up to Canada and stay there for 2 weeks. Guess what? I wasn't trading time for money. Still got paid. And what I love about network marketing is it's different from affiliate marketing in that you have a bunch of people working with you for one common goal. and that is to provide cloud storage to every single person around the world. It was such a blessing for me to know that you guys took care of the company while I was gone. Okay. So let's talk about your leveraged and passive income. It's building your 2-team tree. Okay. Now, here's the other thing that I absolutely despise because I only tell you the truth. Okay. Is that a lot of companies say, sign up, do absolutely nothing, and make up to $5,000 a month. Really? Like, really, guys? What does 0 plus 0 equal, guys? What does 0 plus 0 equal? Let me know in the text chat. What does 0 plus 0 equal? Right? If everybody joins and does nothing, 0. Okay? Our compensation plan is structured so that a lot of people do just a little bit. Okay? It should be against FTC regulations because it's misrepresenting the whole industry. Do nothing and make up to $5,552 per month. It's never, ever, ever happened. Okay? But I know every single one of you can find 2 people who want to back up their stuff without a doubt. So to start getting paid leveraged and team income, okay, what you need to do is remain active with your membership, as it says, step 1. Step 2, enroll others to join the team, okay? Put 1 person on your left, 1 person on your right. You now rank up to copper, okay? Now, when you help those 2 become copper, which is 1 on their left, 1 on their right, you rank up even further, okay? But that's all you need to do is refer 1 person on your left, 1 person on your right. Now you qualify for passes and leverage cycle bonuses, okay? Now, as you rank up the compensation plan from copper to silver to gold to ruby to and so on, you start to get a cycle match, okay? So once you hit sapphire, you start getting cycle matches on all your direct referrals. There are many people ranking up to diamond and above with us right now. Why do they want to get to diamond? You start to get 100% check match. 100% check match. So just to see if you guys are understanding the compensation plan, if I have 3 of my direct referrals that made $2,000 each in their cycles, $2,000 each times 3, what is my check match going to be? Exactly, Rico. Copper, 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 rank up. If I have 3 people that made $2,000, what's my check match? Guys, put it in the text chat. How much money am I going to make just on the check match alone if I'm a diamond or above? Don't be shy. Thank you, Rico. $6,000, okay? On a product that's only $9.97 per month. Okay. Very, very lucrative, very powerful compensation plan. Now, there's 4 other ways to get paid that I won't get into in the interest of time because we like to keep these webinars under an hour. Is generation bonuses, dynamic compression bonuses, rank pool bonuses, and leadership bonuses. Now, a lot of people say, Joel, how do I focus on this company and how do I rank up? Simple. Just focus on becoming a copy of yourself, 1 on your left, 1 on your right, and the people that you refer, help them become copper. And if they do the same and help their team become coppers, the more coppers you have in your downline, the more you rank up. It's that simple. Okay, guys? If you focus on that, you will do very, very, very well in our very lucrative compensation plan. Again, become copper yourself, duplicate that, and then help those people become copper, and you're going to start really ranking up the compensation plan very, very quickly. Here's the best part of everything, guys. Truly, like truly. A lot of people say, sounds great, Joel, but I already told you at the start of this call, what's it going to cost me? $20 per year. $20 per year to be a reseller. And then the product is only $9.97 per month. And if you pay for the year up front, we give you 2 months free, $99.97. Okay? is having a pleasant night. Glad to be at this live presentation from ClickBank. Well, this ain't ClickBank, but anyway, sorry guys, I always get distracted with the text chat, which proves that these are live. I never do pre-recorded webinars. So again, we're in 151 countries around the world. The important thing is this, because we always get help desk tickets. Are we available here? Are we available in Russia? Are we available over here? Are we available? Guys, even though we're in 151 countries around the world, we are available in every single country around the world, okay? Every single country around the world. And we're hitting new countries all the time. So as we recognize your achievements, again, refer one person, you become bronze. Refer two people, you become copper. Help those two become copper, you become silver. As those become silver, you become gold, all the way up the compensation plan. It's very, very lucrative. But focus first. A lot of people say, Joel, how do I make sales? Number one, use the product first. As I signed up, do exactly what I did. I signed up Dr. Ed. I told you guys at the start, great friend of mine from Wakefield, Quebec. And I said, go here, install the software, use it, and until it's installed, I'm not talking to you again. Okay? In a very polite way. He's my friend, of course, right? Use the software first. Okay? Get it installed on your computer, get it installed on your phone. Just that alone is going to increase your confidence. Because people, if you're not using it, people say, well, can I really back up all my stuff? Can I really do this? Can I really do that? Can I really? Yeah, let me show you right now. Let me show you live right now how to use the product. Look, I have it installed on my phone. Look, these are pictures that I have on my phone right in my cloud of my beautiful family. Okay? Like, well, there we go. I sent my daughter rent money, took a picture of that. There's the same picture of my family in the cloud. There's another picture of my beautiful daughters and myself, right? When you can show people that you're using the product, they're like, oh, that looks cool. Oh, yeah, I'd love to back up all my stuff. If you're not using it, you look weak and it's just not a good thing, okay? Use the product, okay? Use the product, okay, guys? That's number one. Number two, once you use the product, do what Ed did tonight. Ed's a brand new member. He signed up somebody today already. He became a member 2 days ago, signed up somebody today. What's he doing now? He has guests on this live webinar. He doesn't need to be a perfect product of the product yet, even though he's using it. He doesn't need to be the expert. Bring people on these calls, and when they see the international growth of how we're doing, it's very compelling. So install and use the product. Once you're comfortable using it, invite people to these webinars. That's it. Truly, that's it. You do the telling, we do the presentations and the selling. Okay? You don't have to sell anything. You just have to talk to people. So let's bring it back to the stage. Let's move forward. In addition to that, you get all the other stuff, okay? Which is here in this is your cloud members area. Here is your marketing members area. We've done all your tools in English, French, Italian, Spanish, so on and so forth. We run contests all the time. So we're starting a new contest now. But in our January contest, guys, look at the international flavor of the people on the leaderboards. So many different flags. Philippines, Italy, Singapore. Here's another Philippines, Alan Mantering, great guy, okay? We're just all over the globe, okay? And everything, and I mean everything, is done for you. If I come back to the welcome, so people say, well, what do I do first when I join? I told Dr. Ed when I sign up, watch this video first, and then it's going to guide you through. And guys, this video is only 8 minutes, okay? If you get confused the first time watching it, watch it again. Get confused the second time watching it, watch it a third time. Then from there, absolutely, guys, go to here, which is right in your members area. This gives you all that you need to be able to use the product. Once you use the product, you will become an ambassador. Once you're an ambassador, you're going to absolutely love the product and service itself. Okay. So everything is included for you. So it's a product everybody needs because everybody's creating data. Okay. And a business, like, I mean, guys, it's so ridiculously cheap. And that was a great question again. And I'm only basing, it sounds like I have a love relationship with Dr. Ed, but the most recent person I personally signed up, okay, Dr. Ed, said to me, well, Joel, I have one little objection. At $9.97 a month, it must take a really, really, really long time to make any significant money. And I said, here's the other thing you do, guys. Never, never, never do not validate somebody's concern. So I could have said to Dr. Ed, oh, no, don't worry about that. That's ridiculous. You'll be making money in no time. No, I said, I validated his concern by saying, that's a very good question, Ed, but here's what's key. Because our product is so sticky, the residual income builds very quickly because the people who are using the product, we have over a 93% retention rate. That answer alone said, you know what, Joel? That's right. I said, now, Ed, of course, you're not going to be rich overnight. He knows that. He's been a professional network marketer, amazing entrepreneur. Okay. But I validated his concern by saying, that's a great question, Ed. The reality is, yes, you're right. You're not going to make $10,000 in your first month, but the residual builds quite quickly over 3 to 4 months because people really resonate with the product. That's all he needed to hear. And he was sold. So it's time to get started. And you get started, guys, by truly asking yourself one question. Who doesn't want to automatically set and forget, protect their family memories, documents, videos, and legacy for less than $10 a month? Okay? Like, truly. All you need to do is go to Got Backup Live right now. I'll put it in the text chat. Okay? Go to Got Backup Live and join the team there. Okay? It's backed by a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Why? We just want happy customers who love the product. And when you fall in love with the product, you're going to absolutely be confident and fall in love with the opportunity. Okay? That's just the truth. There are 20 of you who are not using the product. Start using the product. Don't tell me you don't have a cell phone. Some of you don't have computers. I get that. Don't tell me you don't have one of these. Everybody's got one. And don't tell me you're not addicted to the videos and selfies on your phone. You are, right? So start using the product. It's going to increase your confidence. So with that said, guys, love you all from the bottom of my heart. To all the leadership who end up here every single time, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Couldn't do it without you guys. We're growing in leaps and bounds around the world. It's going to continue to grow. If Dropbox can get 700 million users, there's no reason we can't get millions as well. So have an awesome, amazing, wonderful night. Go to Got Backup Live, guys. Love you all. Don't forget for Friday and Saturday's call, be on those training calls, guys. You're going to love them, and we'll see you on the next webinar. Bye for now, guys. Love you all. Have a great night.